On this episode of Exposure Therapy, I get duned. I just got duned. And scared by a grouse. Well, hello again. I'm in the Cariboo Chilcotin, and I'm currently hiking to the Farewell Canyon sand dunes. I drove from my home in Vancouver about 7 hours just to come here today to try and do some Milky Way photography. Basically, I saw that I had a couple days off and the Milky Way would be coming up right above the sand dunes, but only for a little bit before the moon comes out. But when the moon is coming out, sometimes it illuminates the scene so you can get better exposures as well. So here I am. I discovered as soon as I got here that I forgot my hiking shoes. So I am going to ruin a nice pair of sneakers for this video. So, like 2 tanks of gas, a pair of sneakers is all it took for me to get here. So lazuli bunting calling from that cottonwood. There's so many out this year, but they're like the nicest bird. The hike to the dunes is not exactly long, but I wouldn't call it easy. There's lots of cactus along the way for you to step on, and you're pretty much exposed to the elements for most of the trail. So bring water and a hat. Don't wear running shoes. Deer leg. I'm not going to make that a foreground, I've decided. It's too bad there's no clouds. It's also like, if only these would be facing that way, this river. I guess you could try and get down there. So I also need to make sure I don't get in the shot. So I'm gonna try and just move a little down there. It's not the worst thing. So got this nice little shadowy dune going into the river. I've basically made it so there's nothing in the sky. It's pretty boring, so I'm just taking most of the sky out. You can hear the grinding. It's kind of insane. I'm gonna try and get a lower. So I found a better shot. Found this, I don't know what it is, some sort of bunchweed or something. It's like prostrate, not sticking up, it's lying down, I don't know why. And then you have these nice sand grooves. Shooting away from the sun, so much better. Way more color. It looks really good. So the sun's gone down. It was pretty uneventful. The best thing I could do was like a nice shot of some, I don't know, they're an okay design of sand dunes with the river, no clouds. And then I've set up my tripod with my lens for astrophotography, my 14mm Rokinon, and yeah, I guess I didn't really think that the sand dunes would look like just like a blob. So I'm trying to figure out how to frame up a shot, and I've walked all the way up to the top of the sand dune because it looks like that is the nicest part. And there's actually no footprints there because it's really windy up there. And I had to come get the rest of my stuff because I think I'm just gonna stay up there if I can. I'm like in the Sahara Desert right now. It's very hard to walk on. I don't know how good it's gonna be if it's like windy all night, because I might just shake the camera too. But it's pretty awesome up here too. Way the hell on that plateau is my car.
As soon as the sun set, the wind began blowing ferociously. Sand was going everywhere, especially into my eyes, mouth, nose, and camera gear. My hat blew off and almost became part of the ecosystem, but I foolishly rescued it.
Okay, so this might be a bad idea because really big windstorm. I just got duned. Might have gotten one good shot of the sandstorm, but I gotta get off of here. Everything's just gonna get buried.
Before I abandoned ship, I did get one good shot, showing the dunes and the sand blowing into the canyon. Move over, Timothy Chalamet. I'm the dune now.
Okay, so maybe I'm not gonna do the astrophotography there. What I think I might do is go do the... There's a spot over there where you can see the canyon, so maybe that's what I'll do instead. Do this. I have to go down this. So this is just pure sand. It's like I'm skiing down on sand. Kind of terrifying, actually. Woo. This is like the craziest thing. Perfect for expensive photo gear. And gross. Nice. So I am at the new location for the Milky Way. You know, I should have probably waited it out to see if the wind would change, but that's okay. So I'm just trying to see the best spot for where the Milky Way is gonna show up. Got this nice river here. The only problem is with the wide angle, can't really tell how nice these cliffs are. Like, with the GoPro, this looks great. There's like so many mosquitoes right now. So, check the photographer's ephemeris and see where. So it's gonna be coming like over there. So I don't know. I mean, for me, I guess this is it. I'm going portrait style. I have a sagebrush here. These hoodoos, the river, it all kind of comes together. If the Milky Way is going to come up here and shoot directly up, I want this bigger, and then it'll be balanced out by that. And then the river, S-curve, sagebrush. If it comes together, it comes together and it'll be nice, but I also don't know how much the moon is gonna wash it out. The moon's gonna rise right after the Milky Way comes up, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. If I get a cool moonrise, that might be something. So it's about 10:40. Still got like an hour and a half. That clicking is actually a bat. I thought it was a bug, and then I saw it fly by me. It's clicking. I've never actually heard one do that. That's how they use their sonar, apparently. So yeah. Highlight so far, a bat flew by me, and there's a nighthawk. Nighthawks calling. Got my camera set up. I've taken a bunch of long exposures, but with higher f-stops, so I've got everything in focus. Long exposures with like low ISO, so you're gonna get good resolution on that. And I'm just everything is set for the Milky Way to come up. I'm just chilling out, hoping I don't get bit by a bat. Alright.
So you're probably wondering, did I get the shot? Did I capture the Milky Way rising over the canyon just as intended? Was it all worth it? Oh hell yes, I got that shot, and it was worth it.